So the purpose paradox is that why having a life purpose is actually a prison, and why is, the controlled hallucination doesn't support the having a fixed purpose. So from our childhood, we have been trained to believe that we all need a purpose. Without purpose, we'll be lost. Like we used to write aim in life and this and that, whatever. And if you don't find your purpose, you can never do anything in life. And you need to find your purpose as early as possible. Like the younger you are, the better. And you have to know your why. But our argument here is that purpose is actually a trap, because the paradox is that when you define your purpose, you simultaneously define everything else that is not your purpose. So you stop evolving, and the earlier you do it, the more, like, the higher the possibility is that you'll become a robot. You'll be less successful in life because you are not training your mind to be flexible. You're just putting a full stop here, that okay, this is my purpose and I will not venture out to anything else, and this is what I will learn just. And you just commit to one hallucination while infinite others exist. So, and you create an identity rigidity in a fluid universe, that okay, oh, I am this, I'm a physics lover, I'm a math lover, oh, I am fearful of math, or this or that. Like all this identity, like you become rigid, and you don't evolve that much, you don't learn that much. You have a prefixed like understanding, like okay, this is what I am. I'm not interested in money, I'll never learn about money. I don't like playing, I don't like to go outside, or I don't like physical games, whatever. All these stories that we tell, these hallucinatory stories, and then you imprison yourself in a story that may never serve your future version of you. So in future you might change, but now that you have a fixed story, obviously that fixed story, that old story will not serve your present version. So even a noble purpose is still a cage if it prevents evolution. So example is that my purpose is to cure cancer. So now what if your purpose, like what is if your purpose become obsolete, your expertise become obsolete, or you find a different disease where you could have could have had 10x more impact, but the purpose now becomes your identity, and losing it means ego death. So sometimes, like, we all have this, like, okay, I think I'm an accountant, so I will just keep doing this. But you had other callings where you could have made more impact, just because you've had a fixed date, fixed idea, and your surroundings already knew about that okay, he's an accounting, so my friends also know, my parents also know. So if I now change, or I will die, my identity will die, and everyone will question me that what am I doing. Now the alternative is that our idea of causeless being. So causeless being means many stuff, but the fundamental principle is the same. So causeless being here in this context means being a causeless being, not a human being. Is that no predetermined destination, no inherited script, no borrowed narrative, pure capacity and possibility. So the liberation here we get is that we write multiple stories across different contexts, and we change narratives the moment they no longer serve you, and exist as a process, not as a product. This line is also important. Like we are always in a flux, evolving, changing. We are never the outcome in our work, in our everyday day-to life. We are never the byproduct of something. We are always the process that is creating the byproduct.